We're in Margate. We're running a creative skill development course. We have about 10 on the course who's all going to be looking to running street soccer programs throughout Margate and all the schools. One of the people on the course today is Neville Southall, obviously ex-Everton keeper, phenomenal keeper. And what we're doing is we're allowing these coaches to understand about creativity, imagination and innovation in young players and what they're capable of when allowed. What they're doing at the moment is they're just going through a warm-up, a progressional warm-up which links physical, emotional and mental ways of getting the body into an optimal learning state.
I wake up early in the morning and just look to the sky and let the whole world know that I'm on my grind. I wake up early in the morning and just look to the sky. I wake up early in the morning and just look to the sky. Dipping low, ducking 5-0, sucking smoke from a drawer that is live. Came on a boat, fresh from Cairo. Use my test muscles, refresh my rhyme flow, making Greek rap backs look like Cairo. I gently that man with my eyes closed, covered with blindfolds, loosen the chains on my tongue until I hunt the mic and it's done. I illuminate rooms just like the sun. People move to the drums as my voice boom like a gun. Prodigal son, you say rapper, compare me to Shaolin monks trained by great masters, sharing the blood, splitting open a Dutch, at peace with the mental beast like a Buddhist monk. Vision with the sniper's fiber optic option, neutralizing venomous vipers, toxins. Slew them all go, yeah that's how I'm rocking. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky and let the whole world know that I'm on my grind. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky and let the whole world know that I'm on my rise. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky. I wake up early in the morning, I just look to the sky. I-double-L-G, recognize me from number 83, move like Russian KGB. The Kremlin defense tactics, I'm the captain. Decapitating heads.
The difference, I think, from ISSA and traditional coaching is that traditional coaching tend to have a technical model, an opinion on how things should be done, which is good, it does work. But what the ISSA is more about is allowing children to think for themselves, to be better decision makers, to be unpredictable, come up with their own things. One of the things about ISSA is that yes, we are football coaches, but football's 10%. What we are about is we don't care about football, we don't care about tricks, we don't care about skills, we don't care about much of that. What we care about is the children and what they get out of football, like discussing, thinking for themselves, being creative, using their imagination, working in a team, having long-lasting friends. That's what football for ISSA is all about, and that's what we're going to strive these coaches to go out and shout the message.
What do you like about street soccer coaching as opposed to traditional coaching?
It's definitely a lot more fun. I think the players enjoy it a lot more. There's music in the background, and it's about finding yourself. It's not so much that you need to do something in a certain way. It's it's about doing something but in your own way. So you can, it's freestyle. It's a lot more enjoyable, and you're not limited to as to how good you can be, only what you can do.
Here we are with Neville Southall. We run a creative skill development course in coaching street soccer. Neville, what's your opinion on sort of developing skill?
Well, I think it was a really good course. It's a lot of fun. Obviously do a little warm-ups, ball manipulation, and from what I can gather, obviously on the grassroots show, everything's about touch and bringing the ability of 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, which is fitting ideally what you do. But I think yours is a more holistic approach to football. I think you go on the support side, obviously the confidence side, and self-esteem side. So I think that above all the others makes a difference. I think you might be a good player, but you might be really short confidence. And what you do is build their confidence as well as build their skills, and I think that's why it's a good approach.
So with regards to street soccer, there's been a lot of dispute amongst, is street soccer going to be able to apply the skills for 11-a-side game? With regards to what we've been doing in street soccer, can you see any benefit to the 11-a-side game?
Well, obviously, if you've got a good touch, if all your 11 players have got a good touch, then obviously you can move the ball quicker. It's easier to control. And obviously, when you're building their confidence and their self-esteem, they feel part of a team. They're more confident. They're more positive people. So yeah, and I I think also you develop individuals as well as a team, and if you've got 11 individuals who you're developing at different rates, then I think you're building towards a really good team. And all it needs then is the team structure for them people to fit in there. And like I say, I think it's a better holistic approach than going, you're a good player, we don't have to bother telling you that anymore. With yours, even if they are good players, you keep on honing their skills, and I think the most important thing is that you develop their minds to actually accept change. And in major clubs, change is one thing that they don't try and do because they don't think they can reinvent themselves.
Okay, one of the things we tend to do in street soccer is educate children to be unique, to be themselves, and in doing so we create players that are unpredictable. Do you think this is going to be beneficial for the 11-a-side game as well?
Anybody that can see pictures in their mind, it's got to be good. I mean, if you can't see the picture, you can't do a trick, you can't get past them. It's a realisation of taking in the information what your eyes actually see and honing your trick so you know in a certain situation you can get out of it. It is predictability, but it's trained unpredictability, but it's trained unpredictability. Where you hone them skills, you come to a situation in a game where 9 times out of 10 people expect you to do one thing and you have the ability to do the other. You know, it is really, if you equate it to a boxer who's gone into a fight and he's right-handed, suddenly starts fighting with his left hand, throws the other fellow off guard. I think it's the same in football because it's gladiatorial. It is 1 against 1 at times, and you need that little bit extra at times to get past people. And if you're predictable, people find you out. And if you look at most of the top players who burst onto the scenes in the Premier League, what they tend to do is have a really good season and then they stop developing because they think they've done enough. Now with this, you keep on adjusting their skills and make them do new things, so that makes them more predictable. So you don't just necessarily do the same trick that you've done all the time. And you know, as a fullback or centre half or even the goalkeeper, the fellow does the same thing 99 times out of 100. You can wait for this trick. Here with you, you've got so many tricks up your sleeve, that makes you unpredictable. So it does make it a lot easier. You've got one up, I think, mentally as well as physically on the opposition.